I think the Falcons will be a good team in the future, and I'll explain why. It's time to preview the Atlanta Falcons for the 2025 NFL season. 2024 recap, 8-9, missed the playoffs. 2025 offseason, they go into the draft. They draft right away Jalen Walker, linebacker. Jalen is thought to be a dynamic and creative piece for the new defensive coordinator, Jeff Ulbrich, for rushing the passer. James Pierce, their second pick, defensive end. Falcons traded up into the second to take one of the best pass rushers in the SEC. He was second highest in pressure rate, only behind Abdul Carter. Xavier Watts, a safety, he was their third pick, a true ball hawk, and is looked to mix playing time with DeMarco Helms and Jordan Fuller. Trades, free agency adds and losses. Free agency gains, Leonard Floyd, edge rusher. Divine Diablo, one of the best names that you could ever hear. Linebacker, he heads to Atlanta. Morgan Fox, interior defensive line. Felipe Franks, tight end. I don't ever remember hearing that Felipe Franks moved to tight end, but maybe I'm living under a rock, whatever. Easton Stick, quarterback. Jordan Fuller, safety. Keith Taylor, cornerback. Their losses, big ones. Grady Jarrett, interior defensive line. He goes to Chicago. Drew Dahlman, center. He also goes to Chicago. Rondale Moore, wide receiver, Minnesota. Doesn't look very promising on the injury front in Minnesota for Rondale Moore. Richie Grant, safety. He ends up in San Francisco. Lorenzo Carter, edge rusher. He ends up in Tennessee. Matthew Judon, still a free agent. Justin Simmons, also still a free agent. 2025 outlook for this team. There's too many questions surrounding this team. Their offense could be very dynamic, but we've really only seen 3 games under Michael Penix's belt, plus a preseason game last year. He was very inconsistent. So was the team last year, basically. They were a terrible second-half team. They're really putting all their eggs in the basket of 2 rookie pass rushers to bolster up their pass rush that was pretty bad last year. As I said, their second half issues became large. Wasn't just second half in the season, it was also second half in games, most of them. And I think this team could eventually be good, but for now, they'll show a little tidbit of fun and hope, but will eventually be out of the playoff hunt, I believe. My record prediction for the Atlanta Falcons is 8-9. 7.5 on the over-under in wins is a perfect number to me. And, Vegas came up with it, so usually it is a perfect number. Ceiling, maybe 9 wins, where I, right around where I have them. Floor is maybe 5 to 7 wins, but again, I have them at 8-9 this year. I think you're going to see that shimmer of hope in Atlanta that they're really, really banking on. Because, if Michael Penix isn't the guy, they're going to start from step 1 again. I think in terms of the offense, Bijan, Drake London, Kyle Pitts, this team could be very good. They have a very good wide receiver crew, one of the better run games in the league, but we'll see. 8-9 again. That was the Atlanta Falcons for the 2025 NFL season. This is Running Up the Score.